Okay, my name is Norma Duncan, and I'm a member of the Palm Beaches for more than 15 years. It's titled The Black Cemetery, and it's a found poem. Today I journey through an old cemetery for the first time. Well-manicured grounds display a natural beauty accented by wrought iron signs. The first sign displays the history of the cemetery and creation existence for Blacks only. Remembers ancestors, their existence, then, now, burial ground for ex-slaves for Blacks only. My hands touch the sign. My fingers follow the curves and straight lines of each letter. Buried on these grounds, soldiers who fought and died for Blacks and whites alike. Segregated even after death, will the men who fought for everyone be equal in heaven? The next poem is untitled. It is supposedly a rondeau. Yes, he loves me more than you know. Kind, gentle man makes my heart glow, lifts my spirits heavenly high, whispering softly with a sigh. Love of my life, never let go. His lips to mine, taste a pinot. We relax, enjoy life's night show. We hug, we smile, we are not shy. Yes, he loves me. Our long years of love overflow into a more mature Merlot. Still together, we both know why. Our lives will never nullify. Love fills emptiness, this I know. Yes, he loves me. Black beans, standing in front of a large wood counter, my neck draped by a long cotton apron with a tie in the back. Today I'm preparing black beans with mint and feta. Let's start by rinsing 2 15-ounce cans of black beans. Rinse and drain. To add to taste, a half cup of chopped red onion. Now, 4 ounces of crumbled feta cheese. I smell onion in the air as I measure in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. To kick it up a notch, add fresh diced jalapeno. Oh yes, a half cup tightly packed fresh mint leaves chopped. Add in freshly ground pepper to taste. Toss ingredients in a Martha Stewart manner. Chill for 30 minutes, then serve with bread and a drink. This is a trimeric life revealed. Reflections in a mirror reveal darkest of secrets, hidden tightly, secure, away from evil's humanity. Reveals darkest of secrets, only to ears of the deaf, silence is a virtue. Hidden tightly, secure, sealing out psychometrics, which expose the human side, away from evils of humanity, tarnished, dejected, one day disguised as life. When Miss Lewis cooked, found poem. I boarded the subway, made my way to a century-old restaurant. I wanted to taste the Southern cooking I heard about over the years. I ordered crab cakes, one of Miss Lewis's signature dishes. They tasted rich with home-churned butter from her own cows. Miss Lewis loved butter. I ate 3 pieces of delicious cornbread. It was lighter than anything I'd ever cooked up. I thought about the recipes from her book and how many contained butter, but also how many contained lard, a substance foreign to me. My sister and I once cooked a rhubarb pie from the book, and one of the best crusts I'd ever tasted. I sat in the restaurant and thought of this woman bringing her own style of cooking to the attention of people who thought it was a Black cuisine. The stick to the rib soul food. This lady was serving dishes she had grown up on. I watched her sashaying around the restaurant and knew I would be back. Saving love. Days, nights, once empty without you, now filled with the presence of your love. Or is it? I come across rose petals, sprinkled designingly on around my pillows, pink, white, day and night. Think twice before psychologically returning to my life, knocking on my door of emotions. Romantically enticing me may be your downfall, your existence mild yet inviting. To my mind, my moral being, healing impulsive desires. I am drowning in a pool of need. Are you the life jacket thrown to me to satisfy my emotions? The park. I enjoy noon in the park when people gather for their midday breath of fresh air, usually an hour for the lunch crew, looking to unwind from office stress. Hard metal benches imprint on rear ends of those stopping by. Soon there will be no space. Benches are filling up. People rest, sleep. Conversations, various languages. Texting, emails, a form of communication. Frequent bench warmers recognize Monday through Friday sitters. Occasionally, a first-timer learns the hard way. Each space has a name, invisible to all except regulars. Flies swirl around like miniature 747s trying to land. Ants travel in a military style across people, food. Clouds interrupt the beautiful day. Conversations come to a halt. Quickly, food is stuffed back into bags. Newspapers cover heads. Many return to work. Others go home. Benches await new sitters once dry. Love wine. I offer you a glass of wine, red, white, dry or sweet, in a small glass, well shaped like my body. Fit your hands to hold, swirling wine around slowly in a glass. A temptation to taste arrives. To sample well-fermented grapes, processed for drinking. Sipping slowly, wine meets tongue, introducing one to the finest of comfort and relaxation. Wine, sweet or dry, a lot like love, brings out the best in one's personality. Sip wine gently, the way you kiss the one you love. Obama. My friend, President Obama, enjoys jogging in pajamas around the White House, face in the wind. That's why his behind is so darn thin. He's definitely nobody's llama. This is one of my poems I wrote the first year I joined the Poets. Old men. Old men gather at the park each day. Some are balding, others mostly gray. Words spoken with laughter and joy, remembering times when they were boys. White t-shirts adorn faded jeans, making them a picturesque scene. Feeling youthful deep from within. Age will never diminish these men. Playing games on boards helps pass the time. Their thirst quenched from the taste of moonshine. Hot sun pours down, a ray of heat. Sweat drips from bald heads, nature's relief. Brown and yellow leaves drift to the ground. Like years in their lives, they too are bound. Life is easy, they have no worries. Days no longer lived in a hurry. Seasons will change, seasons will end. So will the lives of each of these men.
One.
A ballad of old brothers. When men gather each day, they will discuss joys of boyhood. Their laughs never describe dismay. Taste the moonshine, think of the good. Dare they forget life in the hood? Closeness of minds, ageless life treats. All that was learned, these men withstood. When old brothers at last will meet. Past the bottle, thoughts will portray a life tested, a life most good. Actions of each manly display. Taste the moonshine, think of the good. Not once was there the shed of blood. By word of mouth, they are elite. They live their lives the way they should. When old brothers at last will meet. Bald heads, gray hair, daily array. Time is woven, but not in blood. Lives of these men slips away. Taste the moonshine, think of the good. Not one lives life that is not good, each day intense, without retreat. I'd hug each of them if I could, when old brothers at last will meet. Their life label we have withstood. Taste the moonshine, think of the good. From this life they must retreat, when old brothers at last will meet.
Thank you.